Alright, there's the new panel we just put in. Got the door partially cut out. Now we're going to go ahead and install that closet back in here that goes over this wheel well. Okay, here's the closet. Colton's got it all sanded down nice. Had a little rotten edge right there that we replaced. Right along here. Gluing up, there's a little delamination there. I got the glue drying on that. As soon as that dries, we can get it installed. Alright. Okay, we're putting the welting on the top of this cabinet before we install it, and I thought I'd show you how I go around the corners. There's if you try to just wrap it around, you get all this puckering like this. So every 3/4 of an inch or so, I just cut a little V in it. I just use a pair of wire cutters. You can use a pair of scissors. Like that. And then just pull that little piece out. Then wrap your, see now it lays in there nice and flat. Lay your section in so it looks nice. Staple it down. Just like that. Just keep working your way right on around, and it'll have a nice welting on there. We'll do one more. Just cut a little V in it. Trying to stay out of your way here so you can see what's going on. And I'll just wrap that on around so it's nice and flush. Put a staple in. Just like that. Now we're back into the straight. Just continue right on up the side here. Like that. Okay, I'll finish that up to the top. Okay, go ahead and set it right there and then crawl up inside. Okay, take it to you a little bit and I will rotate the side. I guess we get right there. Okay, right there. Now can we get this here? And I'll get up inside. Okay, let's bring it back a little bit. Turn the bottom so we can come up right up. There we go. Okay, just lift up and flush and straighten it up, and that will make it short. Okay, now I'm going to lift these up and you can put it in the place. Over here, lift this up. Go back there. And they were pretty close. See how nice that looks. And that's right at the door. That should be about 3/4 of an inch off the door. That's where that other well, this is probably. Oh. See, that's what we want to do is the screen door frame fits right here, and it kind of flushes off. We'll have to see how that is, because we can move this in and out a little bit. So we know this is a given over here. So we'll, oh, I need a gimp right here, because from there to there, that's same. We'll have to rotate that out and put that on.
That should do it right there.
We'll give him a little shot of how to do that. Just right there. Yeah, from that. Yeah. All right. Well, good morning. Welcome to the shop. Had a little setback when we went to put this cabinet in. We put that panel in and had that wall all framed up, and we framed it level. I'll show you why in a minute. But when we went to put the cabinet in, the cabinet on this end was about 3/4 of an inch too tall. And I just can't figure out why, because the way the framing was, the trailer should have been flat on the top, and this is showing that it was still humping. So I don't think it was the crown of the roof. But anyway, we had to cut the 3/4 of an inch off of this side to nothing. It was kind of, this corner was the high part. So we got that all trimmed off, glued back up. I'm just letting the glue dry a little bit, and then we'll stand that back up. But I'll show you what I mean about this, the way the framing was. It kind of set me on thinking it was flat. There's a solid board right there. Starts there, goes all the way to there. Now that made me think that that portion of the roof was flat. So on this other side, I'll take you around and we'll take a look at that. We went ahead and framed that in with a solid piece instead of using the plywood. And then we put that panel in, and of course that set our wall height, which I measured the cabinet in one spot. I guess I should have took several measurements. But anyway, that messed us up. So we went ahead and cut that, got it all squared off. I did a little repair here. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera. Right there, this corner was blown out, so I put a patch in, and there was a big, they missed the seam right here, so I fixed that. We'll get that sanded down to where it matches pretty good, and then we'll be ready to put this closet back in. So when the glue dries, we'll get back to it. Alright, the glue on this cabinet's all dried, and I put the welting back on. So it's all ready to go. I'm working here by myself today. My grandson had to go back to school, so I'm on my own now until next spring. But we'll go ahead and try to get this cabinet stood up without too much damage. Let's see. Stand here. Now, try standing it up and lifting that roof up at the same time and giving it a slide. Too bad it didn't pinch too much. Let's slide it over. Hung up on anything here. All right. flush now. Alright, let me come in and take a look and see what I got. Okay, right up here, where this roof is, this is where it was about 3/4 of an inch high. So now everything lines right up. So got that in. Got a nice even reveal here on the door. A little flex there. Coming here on the cabinet. Looks good along that welting. We'll get it all tightened down. Welting there along the cabinet. Now there's an overhead cabinet that fits right here, so we didn't need to put the welting in. We'll get that put in. See right there, that's didn't do any cutting there. That lined right up, and when I checked that other side, sure did cause problems. But alright, that's all back in now. Alright, we'll get this nailed down, then we'll take another look at it. Alright, I got it all screwed in. Put a couple of screws right here in the face frame back in the original holes. I didn't screw in this back wall right here. That way there, if I need to adjust it when I put the screen door frame on, I can move it in or out a little. But I put this cabinet up. I just have it propped up there, just to check the fit. It looks like everything come in nice. The roof right there is, I don't have this panel right here tied down, but when see, it'll pull right down. That'll be nice once I get that all nailed on there. That's got one coat of amber shellac on it, so that's going to be about what the interior is going to look like. But the kitchen's coming out pretty good. Let me stand back here and turn my light so I'm not getting glare on it. So we've got the kitchen pretty well back together. This half of the booth. Before my grandson went home, he got the other half of the booth right here. Got it all sanded down, and as soon as I finish the framing on this wall right here, I'll put that in. So until the next video, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.